John Brown's body lies a mouldering in the grave, but his soul goes marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Hola Comrades, and welcome back to another installation of Prolariat Gaming. This time we're mixing up a little bit. We'll get to that in a moment here. Introductions as usual. I am Jonathan, and joining me as always is my tall, thick Teutonic compadre, Adam. My Greek hammer, the whatever ethnically charged nickname you wants to have.
I was going to say, I don't know how many, the unique mixing pot that I am, apparently.
Yeah. But in continual honor of spooky season, I figure we can throw another game up. But Adam's wanted to play this for a while, at least for the channel.
For you people.
Playing Blasphemous today.
You see, as a proud atheist.
I know very little about it, actually, outside of like the trailer and that they talk like biblical shit.
They talk like they're in a theater production.
Yeah, kind of like Elden Ring, it sounds like. So
I don't have a good explanation for the plot of this game. I really don't.
But he sunk so many hours into it. Like
I played it a lot, and I really can't give you a good.
He has collapsed this game's cheeks. So, yeah, if anything, you're going to get a hell of a playthrough.
Or see me totally forget how to play and panic. But either way, let's get going. So this is Blasphemous, as a part of our 2023 fall spooky season run-through. So I'm going to let this opening scene play. I think it's pretty sweet. I'm also going to let John watch, because he hasn't ever seen this before.
And I'm a sucker for like any like dark biblical.
This is heavily inspired by Spanish Catholicism, so think the Inquisition, think, large Gothic cathedrals. Keep that in mind. The studio that made this is literally based in Spain, so cannot be any more. We're gonna get Catholic filled.
I wonder if we'll see those robes, like those clan-looking robes.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, 'cause I know it's super Spanish.
You're gonna get the clan.
Oh. That's fucking metal.
Again, I've played this game a lot, and I cannot provide you any explanation or context for that. But here your character enters the penitent one. His penitence is he must be silent, which is a cute way of saying your character doesn't talk.
And thus, guilt,
Hello,
repentance, mourning, and every pain of the soul of all kind were visibly and tangibly manifested everywhere and in all of us. Sometimes in the form of blessing and grace, sometime in the form of punishment and corruption.
The Lecher? Or
Lecher?
remember the
That
thing, the
divine
deer head
will,
thing. You fight one of those in
pious
The Witcher.
and cruel, which we
A much
could
worse
not
game, yes.
And will never be able to unravel, was called the
So, there's a deity in this universe world called the Miracle. What he manifests and what he represents, we'll have to just kind of see, I guess. But you'll hear the Miracle reference a lot. Is it standing for God? I don't know. Make your own decisions. Here you are, surrounded by the bodies of the Brotherhood.
Your fellow penitents, maybe?
Exactly.
Penitenters?
Note the conical helmet. That is actually directly from Spanish Holy Week. And we rise. Alright, so those of you that are familiar with the Souls game, that's a flask. Same function. Heals you. Refill them at special spots. You can see the large Christ-like figure in the background, so it's not subtle about it. It's a
Yeah, no,
Christian.
it's yeah,
this is not. It's not
pretty
subtle.
on the nose. I respect it. But I was
Yeah.
saying earlier, I eat this shit up. Like I think as a kid, what instilled it was boredom, being drugged to church every week, and I will credit Constantine, the 2005 movie, and
Thanks, Keanu Reeves.
right,
You made John a Christian.
and then finding out Dante's Inferno existed. Like My brother got me a copy of that, and oh my god. So yeah, this whole like fucked up religious thing is like, I'm cool.
So
That
this
sounds
is
like a cool story.
a Piedad, which is French for prayer desk, I found out.
Oh.
It's basically your save point, refills your health in your flask when you rest at it. However, it does cause any enemies you killed in the area to respawn. So very similar to a bonfire or a site of grace or whatever, what have you from the Souls games or
like Infernax.
Yeah.
Another great game Adam recommended. I played a little
ooh,
bit
that
of.
might be in the future. So we'll go ahead and rest here to get our health and flask refilled. Get that lit up.
This looks so nice.
I love it so much.
I wish I knew my retro consoles better to be like oh yeah, this
It
looks like
a 16. I don't know.
like
that
a
shit,
great-
whatever. It looks fun. All right, so
Yeah,
we're
I've
gonna
seen
encounter
how
our
much games
first
are.
enemy here. This is the Warden of Silent Sorrow. All right. So he has a jump attack pattern there, and then he has a slam attack with the wave. Pretty straightforward to dodge. Nice little tutorial boss to learn.
So you're like 5 minutes into the game at this point.
Learn the systems here. Most bosses in the game will have a much more complicated attack cycle than him, but, you know, for new players, it can be kind of tough. I think I died to him quite a few times in the first get, just kind of learning his patterns here. You know, so I took some damage, but not enough to worry about, so easily defeated. First boss down. We're killing it, guys.
Like most boss fights, this requires patience.
Patience and learning the patterns.
Way
So,
fucking easier.
get a
said.
cool cutscene here of the pendant when removing his helmet. You never see his face, don't ask.
Good. Hey, that's
He'll baptize himself in the blood.
yes, that's fucking subtle too.
This will, yeah, I say
That
again.
looks like a spear wound. Oh my god, this game is so cool.
Yeah, this game's dope as hell. All right, so with the first tutorial boss out of the way, we have opened up the world to the pendant one. So you can see in the top right corner there that number's gone up. That's our Tears of Atonement. That's going to be our currency in the game here. We're going to leave his corpse and move on with our lives.
His sweet, sweet corpse.
Break this thing here to pop open the gate. Keep moving. All right. We're going to meet our Virgil here.
Grateful be the heart, penitent one.
As you can tell, he talks in
Anguish of the eldest
riddles.
brother has now come to an end. I am Deo Gracias, witness to and
Oh, so you weren't being too cute. I mean, they
of
quote it in the
acts
game, so.
of the grievous miracle.
But the miracle?
Such
Oh, his
is
penance
my
being
weakness,
silence.
Oh, yeah.
as yours is silence.
You're absolved of your sin.
We're going to get a cutscene here. Yep. So like I said, this is our Virgil, our guide, Deo Gracias.
Is what you seek. This can
Apparently
be
those
found
masks
in
are
the
also
mother
common,
of
but
mothers
in
of the
Spain, but I don't
churches.
remember the purpose.
They look really cool.
It is a
I'm starting to wonder how much The Witcher 3 just stole from Spain. Because it looks like some like the bog witches or whatever they're called, but
Well, I think the
I'm
author
just
took a lot from just European folklore in general, so...
okay. Was it based on a book?
Oh, yeah, The Witcher. There's a whole Witcher book series.
Oh
yeah.
no! Oh, I knew that. No, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Blasphemous.
Oh, no, sorry. No, this is, I think, wholly original from the Spanish team that made it.
However, one of them must
So here he kind of gives you guidance as to where you must go next. You must perform 3 penances, which means defeat 3 bosses. To advance to the next area,
another in the depths of a dark, entombed church.
yeah, we're not getting quest markers, baby. Now we're getting vague directions.
And the last one, at the end of the trail, carved by gnomes that claw their way out
It's really
of
good
the
writing,
iron
too.
spiral. In the bowels of the bell named Honda that grows
Alright.
into the earth. Take this thorn and place it on the handle of your sword. If, when the time comes, as you grip your weapon firmly, you notice
Obviously,
that it
normally I blows
wounds
through this, but
and makes you bleed.
I want y'all to enjoy it.
I appreciate it.
Having grown with more
It's
thorns
really, really fun to
sprouting
play,
from
so I
it,
don't mind going through it at all.
writhing over the figure of the Father carved into the knob.
It's like
That will mean
flagellation,
you are
whatever,
at the
handle.
mercy
Like,
of the grievous
Yeah.
miracle, whether for its punishment or its forgiveness.
All
it just
right.
feels like a deal album come to like do a game, or like an Iron Maiden cover.
So, talking about our inventory, which at the moment's empty because, well, we just started the game. So, go ahead and activate the prayer desk. And we'll go out into the world. See our first enemy there, some asshole with a knife. He's probably going to rush us. Contact damage, but he goes down pretty easily. You will notice there's no health bars for the enemies, so... here will tell us about counterattacks and parrying, which will make this game far easier if we can pull that off. We're going to just jump over them like the idiots they are. Let me show you parry there,
There you
but
go.
as you can see, if you parry right, they get stunned for a second, which will give you a chance to hit them back pretty easily. There you go, getting to the rhythm now. If they flash like that, it's execution time.
Damn. Turn down gun against him.
Those guys are pretty easy just to mop up, but yeah. We have some disgusting mud people pop out here. I just walk past them, they're annoying more than anything. Alright, see some items on the ground you can pick up here. Verdiales. So what this is a prayer. Prayers are basically going to be our spells. So, I guess we could open up the lore here. Whether it rain, sun, or wind, may this land blessed be. If you don't feel like you're in church yet, you're not enjoying this, right? So what this actually will do for us... Its power finds its way through the floor, continues through walls and ceilings, harming the enemies. So let's check this out, what this does for us here. So you may notice that blue bar below my health bar on the top left. That's my fervor.
Ooh.
So what that is
Nice take
basically,
on mana.
we'll say mana.
The fervor just sounds cool. It's
So,
just, it's hardly ever
go
used.
ahead and
It's a good
cast
word.
that. So you see it kind of sends out a fiery aura of death. There's more in the game, so, you know, equip what fits you. Can't reach that right now. Let's come back with an upgrade.
Wow, how like another game.
And that's how similar to two other games that lend its name. We're being cute. This is what's known as a Metroidvania, named that for its similarity to Super Metroid and Castlevania.
Super Castlevania, I think.
Specifically, yeah, Super Metroid and Super Castlevania. This asshole.
I'm also
Metroidvanias are one of my favorite genres. Asking me anything about them, I adore them. Here we go.
How do you like Castlevania?
I played 4. It was pretty good.
I like 4. That's all I really got.
Hack and flash them up. So you can see here, there's an adorable little cherub in a cage being flown around. It's very Yoshi's story, Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, Super Mario.
Shy guy
World
captured
2.
him. Should be Mario. Obviously, these guys are a collectible. I believe there's 38 of them in this game to get. But yeah, so they're see them around here. If you see them, free them, bring them in. They're cold. So that's the first one there. This is 38.
That's
As
nice.
you notice-
you only have to break the glass. You don't have to
Yeah.
like also like get them physically.
So as you may notice, I'm in the mud here. You see, I can't jump that high. So mud, other mucky areas will inhibit your ability to jump for now. But you see, we get up on dry land there. We can soar like a beautiful pendant eagle. So we'll continue through here. Avoid these guys. Maybe do a little bit of Catholic magic on them. Kind of done. Moving on. Gonna get another cutscene, I think. Hell yeah. Who is this mysterious figure with the cool hat?
The miracle has forsaken us, and my ornate throne turns its back on those who wait.
Now, folks, it's real important to me that John likes this game, given my codependent nature.
I already like it. I think it's really cool.
I need it more.
I'm more just transfixed.
Alright. So, this is Albero. Yes, I even say everything with an accent.
We're not heathens.
This is the only, basically, town with people in it in the game. I would not even call it a hub because there's barely anyone alive here to do it. So you can see I just picked up off the ground. It's called a dove shell. The game will explain here. These are rosary beads. So as any good Catholic, you have a rosary. And adding different beads to it is basically how you, how you improve your characteristics. So this one here, you can see it straightens the one's defenses. Right now I only have 2 slots unlocked, designated by the 2 gold boxes over there. I will, as you can guess, probably unlock more as the game progresses. But for now, I'll attach this. So now my defenses are a wee bit better. We'll go back up here and head through this door. Nothing I can do up here right now, but I'll just show you. So, lever here doesn't do me any good right now, and another cherub that I can't quite reach, even if I made a good jump for it.
Sounds like you tried.
Yeah, actually, close, but worry not. We come back later. So, we'll move on here. Here is, we'll go ahead and talk to this guy.
Sorrowful be the
Basically, one of the only guys you can talk to.
Welcome to Albero, sanctuary to this humble brotherhood of the Kissers of Wounds. Few remain
I think
here
that's
who
gross.
can still
Tirso.
employ it. But Tirso is my name.
They have good intents.
There are few
They
of
just-
us
they
who still care
just sound
for
weird
the
about it.
sick and ailing.
Let me kiss your wounds.
With devout kisses, we bless the wounds of those who
With
seek
devout
our
kisses.
protection. Thus both we and they remain at the mercy of the miracle. Time outside these walls passes by strangely. In sundowns we need not contemplate. But if your penance happens to carry you under set skies, be so kind as to bring us some ingredients for our ointments. The will and the miracle shall show you which ones they are.
Okay, so in a long-about way, this is a healer man. And he's asked us to bring us some healing herbs and spices for his delicious healing recipes.
His finger looking poultice?
Poultice is a good word. All right, so another cool cutscene here. Will it play out? This is a the sword's name you're wielding is mea culpa, which is my guilt or my fault in Latin.
Penitent one, you who carry the painful guilt in your cracked hands. Lend it to us and alleviate our burden. Lend it to us and wipe away
This reminds me of
tears.
another religious rotoscope game
Because it is
that
an
we
act of
may have it
penitence.
for you guys too.
Oh, there's no mea. It's gotta. So this is a mea culpa altar, which will increase the power of your sword or the level. You'll see a lot of purchase upgrades for it. The virtue of mea culpa hath ascended.
Those cutscenes are sick.
They're so cool. So yeah, you can buy new upgrades here as well as make the sword stronger. I don't think we have enough tiers of atonement right now to buy anything, unfortunately. I'll double check, but I guess we do, but we can wait. It's more important to get the attack strength upgrade. So, as being faithful Prolariat listeners, I'll give you a hint here. Fake wall.
Hey.
All right, and if I remember correctly, we'll pop in here. This will be another collectible. This is a new kind of collectible for us. This is a bone, a calcineum, which I believe is part of your spine, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
Oh, good. I was thinking perineum, which
That
I
is
don't think there's
something
that-
very different.
I don't think there's that many bones in that part. So
So, yeah, bones are another collectible in this game, which I'll show you what to do with them actually right here, right now. Welcome to the ossuary, which is the home for bones. This is the bone keeper, who is an inherently creepy person. Just
This
think you're almost
lowly
like-
servant greets
Yeah, he didn't have
you,
a choice. It's not really his
penitent
fault.
one. Welcome to the ossuary of all those who will be eternally remembered. My duty is none other than to provide shelter to each and every one of these skeletal remains that linger under these intangible veils of dust. It matters little how many years or centuries have passed. The bones speak to us through their creaking and grinding, and through their silence. But these remains need one another in order to reveal the truth they still guard within. Only together, in intimate brotherhood, will they achieve eternal rest. For this, they beg that you help them. Bring them before me, And in this way, we will uncover the truth that they have silenced.
So is he like a bone whisperer?
Pretty much, yeah. So he wills you to collect and bring the bones to him so they may uncover the secrets.
The bones thank you for your help, O virtuous penitent one. Bring the bones before me, and we will uncover the truth that they keep silent.
What is that secret that he may be talking about? Well, let's just say this doesn't look like a door for no reason. But that'll be a fun DLC secret for later. So, any good game has sewers.
I assume also a surfing level.
Naturally. Alright, so can't do much in here yet, but I'll show you anyways. This nice man.
Two faces greet you.
Look at the face on his
penitent
chest.
one. My
Stare at
name
him like a
is
freak.
Nacimiento. Look at my chest, upon which an ancient visage grows older and older. A face that does not speak, that does not think, while mine becomes younger, such that I now look like a child. Such a terrible sentence is this, that I do not understand its purpose. No matter how much I reflect on the sin that I may have committed to deserve it, the grace of the miracle is present even in those who are punished. Perhaps I might reduce the magnitude of this sentence
Maybe.
by helping you. Bring me the quicksilver, which is capable of flourishing under our feet in any place at the whim of the grievous one, and I will mix it with the bile from your flasks,
He wasn't playing
thereby
with it so much.
enhancing its gift.
If I quit fucking with it. So, he... Yes.
Bring me the quicksilver.
So this nice man with the face growing out of his chest, this is Nacimiento. He implores you to bring him quicksilver, which you will then put in your flask to make them more effective, healing more damage, or healing more health, I should say, when they're used. Right now I don't have any quicksilver, so I can't do anything with him, so we'll just keep it shuffling. Yeah, I don't want to go here quite yet.
Jesus.
So yeah, I'm going to come back here later, I think. But here's the sewers for now. That drop. Go.
My impatient ass would have gotten hit 3 times.
If I had more health, I would have. If I wasn't so early in the game.
Just like, fuck it.
And just face tank it. Yeah, when I get to the point where I have a ton of flask and health, and it's like, yeah, whatever, screw this. So let's go ahead and head out. Be taunted by the cherub up there.
That delicious child in the glass case.
Alright, pick up some more bones here. A phalanx, which is in your hand, I believe. Alright, and move on. We're in the wasteland of the buried churches.
That's cool as fuck, too.
Oh, yeah, they have pretty high range. You can slide under them, actually.
How, like, metal that is, just, like, swing a fucking...
Yeah, swing like a statue that's strapped to your back. These guys you can just slide under.
Well, that seems like a normal enemy. I feel like that'd be like a boss.
Oh, yeah, no, that's just an enemy. Got a guy, three guys here that throw rocks at you.
Also,
Not.
game, let's just say. I feel like it'd be a boss.
I don't know if you can parry these guys or not. I don't think you can. We'll see.
I'd say it hurt real bad.
So you can't parry unless it just knocks you back. But you don't get hurt if you parry successfully, so... Looks like the best way to fight these guys is just to slide under their feet like so. The idiots they are.
Hit him with the quickness, as it were.
As it were. Got too cocky there. Alright, you see there's some more collectibles down there, but can't get through because in this game, spikes are insta-death. You touch the spikes, you die. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So we'll have to find another way down there to get that delicious collectible.
Maybe later on. With a power up.
Alright. Another enemy here. Parry, stick and move, stick and move. These guys are ridiculously easy to parry and hit like that, no problem.
It's a nice touch cutting their head off, too.
Yeah, I like when you do executions. Alright, more of these ones here. Now, strictly, do I need to fight all the enemies? No. I don't, but, you know, we want those sweet, sweet Tears of Atonements and upgrades. Hell yeah, we do. We're gonna avoid the spikes here, 'cause like I said, no one needs to instant death today. Do some more easy parries on that one. Slip down here. I'll show you another. You can kind of tell here, see that stone wall stops right there. If you remember, we can slide. Swoop.
Nice.
Another bone. Another phalanx, conveniently enough. Alright, drop down here. Alright. Got a gate we can't get through for now, but that's alright. To the left here, there might be something cool. Finish them off easily. Look at Deadly Dance. Alright. You can see we're back down below where we were before. Bigger enemy here. I like this one. This one's like a small noble child on top of a giant oaf. Looks like a dead cow or something in a cage using the weapon. It's kind of hard to... I don't know. I think it's... I'm trying to get an attack.
It's hard to paint a picture with words. What's happening?
It's not an attack.
With Cannibal Holocaust in the background.
Yeah, so they do one attack here. Slam that down with a resulting shockwave. Nothing too crazy. We'll get our reward here, which is... looks like a rosary bead. So, yep.
Uvula?
Uvula of Proclamation. So, chance of earning Tears of Atonement destroying an object. So, not the best. I wouldn't equip it normally, but we'll use it for now since I have literally nothing else. Go ahead and knock this tree down or log to give us a way back here so we can get back to where we were earlier. But we'll go back this way for now anyways. See the cool corpses here. Really hope I remember to put the not appropriate for kids tag on this one. Alright.
Better not bring your kids.
And we'll keep bravely pressing on here. Get hit by that one because I got too lost in the sauce.
You got too much of that dog.
Alright. Probably another bone, yeah. A lot of them are bones.
Well, as you and what's his face have a lot to talk about.
I think you get Tears of Atonement for one you get, so. Alright. Clear the space. I think we can grab that cherub here. Hopefully, maybe. Ah! Oh, wait. Duh.
Hey, you weren't telling a lie, we still can, just not from that one. So.
Like, that seems awful far, but I don't think you have to come back here. Alright. There we go. Yeah. So, fervor or mana is generated by hitting enemies, clearly. Which
I wouldn't say it's clearly. I wasn't paying attention to that. So that's...
Yeah, no worries.
That's cool. I'm glad that happens.
Yep, generated by hitting enemies.
Kind of incentivizes you to engage.
Kind of gives you a reason more to fight instead of just skipping through. Which, I mean, there's no reason to not just skip through fights if you don't want to fight every single enemy. I mean, like I said, I might even just skip over these guys. I don't know if I can get over there yet.
Nope.
Yeah, I can't make that.
Unless you had a fucking double jump.
Nah, so we'll come back for that.
It's my platforming cut. Told me no.
Jonathan's intuition is serving him well because that would have totally led to my death if we did that. Alright. My goal is to die as little as possible here. Swoop.
He's planning on beating it like a fucking rented mule.
Alright, so you see we have a not deformed man following us. Who is this mysterious stranger? Why is he following us?
Someone who seeks the purge and excommunication
What's his beef?
of all that is sacred arrests there. No.
Who's he talking to?
No.
Is that a weaponized
Do not
bindle?
place your doubts on me.
Some
I am ready.
kind of hobo Gundam. Alright, so we are in Mercy Dreams. Alright, this is a... show you here, this is a confessor statue. what you can do here is, and I haven't died yet, but when you die, what happens is you accumulate guilt. Guilt basically it kind of blocks out some of your mana bar or your. I said mana myself. Caught myself. Blocks out your fervor bar, reducing the max amount of fervor you can have. And yeah, so you need to recover that in the world, or you can come to one of these statues and absolve your guilt. I'll show you the cool secret though. We can also do with them. You can fucking smash them. This is required for secret ending A. Now, unfortunately, I can't access the portal yet because I don't have required rosary bead, but that will become relevant later. Nothing else to do here now. Alright, got some new enemies. Got some asshole with a candlestick. Candelabra. And on this side, we have a pretty.
Hey, refill your health.
So we'll go ahead and get that activated there. I'll show you all the map while I'm thinking about it. So, pretty typical map. Everything's kind of divided into a square here. See, it's not very revealed yet, but this is where we started, and we already made it so far, so...
A relatively short amount of time.
Yeah, so you can see you can't make it past here yet, no problem though. We'll go ahead and head this way to the skeleton with the candles. Alright, so this guy will make a swing at us. Pretty easily dodged. Sail over him like that. Alright.
Seems like he has good technique.
He does, I mean, he threw his whole body in that swing.
Yeah.
Always good to check
wall.
fake walls and say they look suspicious.
So that's all Castlevania.
I would say at Castlevania, yeah. I say if you see a wall, just hit it. I mean,
hit everything.
I say hit everything you can.
The animation school and.
All right, so got another bone here. Just, try to do the prayer on them. Yeah, those guys have pretty good range with their swing. Got to be careful.
That was cool. It wrapped up around.
All right, got rid of those guys. Can't wait till I get more health. I'm used to playing like on New Game Plus or whatever, where I'm not like a newborn fawn. Alright, stop spikes here. These ones are not instant death. They'll just poke me and I'll take a bit of damage, but we'll survive. Go ahead, just avoid those guys for now. No real reason to get in a fight. I'm actually just hit the pre-do while I'm here. So, got a shortcut back to where we were. Hit the pre-do real quick just to cover that bit of health I took.
I'm curious, when you die, do you lose... Yeah, you said, I think you said earlier, I can't remember, but when you die, do you lose your, whatever...
Currency?
Yeah.
You do not, actually, which is nice.
That's a really fucking nice touch.
Yeah, there's a game mode you can turn on where you do, which I'm like,
Why?
That's, I think, part of one of the New Game Plus, like, difficulty modifiers you can do. Got some assholes here, they're going to shoot magic balls at us, get rid of those. Range enemies are always the worst. You can also parry these guys. Yeah. Oh, we get an execution here. Rip his candlestick from him.
Ooh.
Those executions, while they are flashy and cool, you actually do get generate more fervor and more tears of atonement if you get an execution. So there's an incentive to do them other than looking cool and being a sadist.
Are they random or?
Kinda.
I'm not really. I'm not. You can increase your execution chance.
Yeah, I'd say I'm not really super clear on how they trigger. There's probably a prayer or something here. Yep. So another prayer. Let's see what it does here after we fight our way out of this ambush. Best technique for those guys is just keep the pressure on. They can't attack you if you're attacking them.
That's the guys I was asking about earlier.
Alright. So, got a new prayer here. Looks like it increases the speed of our attacks. Lore again. I don't know. Should I keep bringing up the lore for everyone? Probably not. That seems like a lot.
That's fine. Because you use, well, yeah, French, you just pause it or whatever.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's true. That should not have worked.
Leave it up for a few clicks, give them a chance to...
Alright. Get that kill there. Alright, you see another guy here. So, got two new enemies. Got some asshole cardinal with a spear and a floating chair. And then we have a guy whipping himself, a flagellant down there, so...
a flagellant? Excuse me. efficient.
Another kid there. Get. Up here and unlock the passageway again. Suspicious wall I'm not clear about. Alright. Alright, this here is a nice market lady. She will sell us mostly rosaries, other nice collectible things. So these objects here are rosaries on the end. This one's a key that we actually do need, so I'll have to buy it from her.
Behold what I present to you.
I think her name's Candelaria, if I remember correctly.
Its great power should not be underestimated. Trust me, for I have the blood
Just
of
a horrible
kings
saleswoman,
on
I just
the
want this
palm of
thing.
my hand.
So we'll buy this key. This actually is a key back to the area in which we started, so we'll have to make some backtracks here, but you know what?
What these games are about.
So,
What I am offering you here is as lustrous as the first star of, and may my eyes be blinded
So-
if I'm lying.
this gives you for destroying shining objects. Not really interested in that. If I remember correctly, this one grants you resistance to poison.
What I am offering, and may my
Yep. So 2 rosary beads here. One gives you fervor for destroying objects in your environment. The other one gives you some protection against poison. Not really interested right now, so we'll
Yeah,
come
those
back
don't
later.
sound all that beneficial.
Yeah, I mean,
It sounds like one of those very niche
yeah.
upgrades, but
All right, so
I do think it's cool that that's the whatever, like badge system, to put it
yeah,
crudely in this game, is the rosary. I think it's a nice touch.
pray your rosary. This is the Catholic cast.
I have the skull of a dove.
Yeah, which is awfully macabre, but all right, do some sticking and moving here. Oh, I just eat that fireball entirely. That's fine. We're all good. All right, these guys you can parry. We'll see if I can do without totally fucking up. There we go. Parry him. These guys are too bad. Alright. It'd be way easier if I had very certain upgrades right now. I'm trying to think. Damn it. Alright.
Good crowd management too. We're gonna get a nice long cut.
Yeah, I mostly want to get. There we go.
Where do you use your sonic space? Yep, he's stuck here with me.
It's crazy how this is going to be a one-man production. Jonathan was never a part of this. What are you talking about? Nah, fuck it.
Yeah, that seems real frustrating.
Fuck you.
You need to be hitting yourselves. Like,
I said, I'm doing you a favor. I'm hitting. Well, this is what you want. Another secret path there. Not one there, though.
the most meta.
Okay, I do know it's here. I'm going to come back a little bit of this. There's a shit ton of guys there.
Yeah, luckily there's no shortage of things trying to murder you.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so this nice lady is, what the hell's her name? Actually, I can't remember her name now.
From a place of blessings have I been entrusted with
What she
what
does
to
for you,
know,
though. Viridiana, that's her name.
penitent one. Thus it has been arranged.
Yes.
My name is Viridiana.
That was a
I
pride
have been
thing.
granted a gift with which I can assist you in carrying your burden if required. But only you can make that choice.
Okay. So, what she offers you is that she will assist you in your boss fights by healing you during them.
Your next task.
I don't really find that useful, and for reasons that will become clear later, I'm actually going to say no to her.
Here I shall-
Adam, healing during a boss fight sounds super useful. Why don't you want that? I'm actually making a good decision. You'll see why. You can only use her 3 times, I think, actually. So, and there's more than 3 bosses.
Does she like wither away?
I-
Run out of Healy juice?
I don't know, Jonathan. Except, I mean,
You have to play the game.
let's play the game.
Fake wall.
You have to subscribe. We use a fake wall to get down here. I don't think we'll do it twice. That's what I think, at least. Walked in here with some assholes. Not managing my crowds very well right now. Yeah, I need to regroup here. Keep forgetting it's not Y like Elden Ring. Alright. Pull off the slick on this guy.
Get stomped.
Alright. What do I get for the murder? Ooh, nice. Empty bile vessel. So, I don't think we found one yet, but eventually we'll be able to fill that bile vessel up so I can heal more times. Instead of this measly 2 heals. So we'll fight our way out of here now. A little better prepared to fight these guys. Can't parry in
So I'm
midair.
assuming they're talking like Hippocratic bile in that sense.
I believe so, yes, like the 4 biles and this being one of
The
them.
humors and all that.
Humors
jazz.
me. Alright, so head back down here.
That's a nice touch too. I think that's cool. Your humors are out of whack.
Here's the leeches. Right. I don't think there's anything worthwhile down here right now. I could be wrong. Okay, cool. Yep. This is hand teleportation. Pretty much it just allows you to teleport between these different portals here, so we can fast travel back to the city real quick. And actually, this is nice because I want to grab some upgrades. Grab this. So, bouquet of thyme. For those of you that cook, thyme is a spice or a seasoning, and as you may remember, the nice man up here was looking for spices and seasonings. So,
Well, that is a little
we'll return
shortcut
it to
back.
him. Yep. So we'll give this man his bouquet of thyme.
Merciful be, penitent one. With your contribution, the work of this brotherhood carries on.
All right, and for our contribution, he gives us some cloth. Thanks, man.
Who doesn't love soft linens?
Well, that actually is 4, though, and we'll go ahead and show you here. So, got the statue here. Very ordinary-looking statue, but we'll go ahead and traverse it into another world.
The 9th circle of hell.
And this man with the feet.
This place is another dream, penitent one. They believe me a saint worthy of devotions, and the only thing I granted to their prayers was the saltpeter that runs through the stark land and rises through our bodies. The punishment of the miracle for the false idol is to grant them false hope. Do not try to obtain my name, for it is also covered in salt. Bring me anything that can be blessed, so you might crush this fate of mine and let me cross to the other side of this false dream.
Alright, so it's a false idol.
Oh, okay.
Everyone here is locked in salt. We're going to give him that cloth we just got. He's going to do false idol holy magic to it.
Behold the linen cloth that soaks the sweat of fevers.
Like,
of
hey, you want
thoughts,
some
of
saltpeter?
dreamt sins.
Well, you're getting it.
A tool that obtains secret and forbidden confessions, even from those who already departed to the other side of the dream. In the name of the High Wills, I bless this relic. Watch over it, for it is now pure and sacred.
Alright. So, relics are, I guess I'm going to call them your movement upgrades, or your world upgrades, your worldly life upgrades.
Your travel, traversal,
Sure.
upgrades and such.
Yeah. So, this guy gives you some of them. You get some from otherwhere. So, we'll go ahead and dip on out of here. You don't need him anymore.
Wash your own feet, dude.
Alright. So we'll go ahead and equip that for now, because it's the only one we have. You can only have 3 equipped at a time, which is a bizarre choice on there, and I have to say, but... So we'll go and equip that. I'll see if we can use it here anytime soon. I don't know if we can or not. What I do want to do first, though, actually, is go back to where we were originally. Normally I wouldn't sequence breaks this much, but hey.
So it makes us different.
You know?
I'll just stand out from...
Alright, so we'll head back to where we were before. Eventually we'll be able to traverse around here much faster, but for now, we walk.
That is our penance.
Walking in silence. Which, to be honest, is kind of nice.
Yeah.
What do you mean I don't talk to anyone?
You don't talk too much anyway.
Absolutely on that one. Alright, should be coming up on our old brotherhood here. Remember, we just bought a key from that nice lady. By God. Here's where it goes. Now, this is how we will unlock... Not exactly a double jump. What this actually does is causes new platforms to be revealed. I'll show you what that is here. This is called the Blood Perpetuated in Sand.
Also cool.
So, I don't think there's any... Actually... Yeah, no, there's not. Okay. So hopefully we can see that here pretty soon. But yeah, it's one of those traversal world upgrades that will
like
desperately
Super
need.
Mario World with the Switch palaces.
Yeah. Alright. There we go. Okay. So, these platforms will now be out in the world for us to use as such. I'll get a cool painted wooden bead, which I'm pretty sure is another rosary bead, clearly. Let's see what that one does here in a sec. Alright, this one recovers health when destroying surrounding objects. Well, not too useful, I don't believe, right now, so we'll keep going here. Stop by the altar to upgrade my sword a bit, and then we'll kill a boss, and then probably wrap up here, I would say.
Yeah, I'm glad this game's sick as hell, but I'm glad I get to hand the hand to somebody who knows how to play it.
It can be very overwhelming at first. Like I said, this is probably my 4th time playing through it now. That's the wrong way. I could turn those bones in, but we'll do it later. The Elephant Man's bones.
John Merrick's remains.
Alright, so we got some upgrades here. We have about 2,300 points to do it with, so I kind of like this one, honestly. We'll do these two. So this one is we can slice while dodging. I like this one. I use it a lot. This one is a fall damage attack. So I will demonstrate those here. So that is our new thrusting dodging attack. And this, I don't know if I have enough time to do it here. We'll see. Yep. Cool new falling sword attack. Those can get upgraded further. Upgrade a sword, obviously. Those are not very visually impressive right now, but eventually they'll be pretty sweet. Alright, so we'll hand travel back. Go ahead and just avoid these guys. Not really super interested in fighting them.
First time.
Alright. Another little area down here for us to plunder. So close. Oh well, don't do too much damage. Alright, what we got here? Got another bone, hell yeah. It's all bones all the way down. All right. So, can't get in there yet. Not a whole lot we can do. Go just ignore these guys and sail on through. Okay. Give us one more last pretty save, and we'll move forward to the kind of the first boss of the game. Depending on what order you play it in, you don't have to play him first, but. Alright, so this is 10 Piedad. From my understanding, that means have sympathy or have mercy. Piety. Alright.
I was thinking P-A-L-P.
Oh, weird. Right. So this is kind of our first boss here. Not too many attacks, not too bad. There's a swing there that can be parried or dodged. Stomp move will cause some thorns there. Another overhead smash causes some thorns to the point of origin, so keeping a good distance is always good, otherwise you can just dodge those thorns there. And I died actually. So. Not playing very smart, also I have no fucking health right now, so no worries though. Pick ourselves up and get right back into it, so you can kind of see.
Lucky you're right outside too.
Yeah, not too much of a worry. Game's pretty good about that, just dropping you right back where you were, so we'll get right back into it. No worries at all. You can kind of see, so you can kind of see in my fervor bar how it's kind of got that thorny growth over it. That's my guilt accumulating. Also, so you can recover it by picking up your shade here. Guilt fragment, they call it, I guess. All right, give this bastard another go. This cutscene does play every time, but luckily it's cool.
You just think the movement animation is cool.
Ah. Original. Getting this all over here.
Well, it feels like you did by 1,000 customers too. Like it's you have a lot of health and you can't do a lot of damage.
Yeah. At this early point in the game, yeah, you're definitely underpowered. Technically, all his moves can be dodged or parried, so no excuse to take damage. So when you get him down to half health, he starts doing 3 of the little sequences there, something to remember. Yeah, so this guy's a good first example of the actual first boss. This also tells you the penalty for dying.
Is the fragment almost always back where you died?
It's always just where you died.
Oh, that's good.
It is nice too in this that like you can get it without having to initiate the boss fight. Like I could just.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. That's something that kind of sucks in Elden Ring, which, not to bring up another game, but it always kind of sucks if you die in a boss, you gotta traverse the fog or whatever to get back to your little boss shade or whatever, so. I like this at least, where it keep fucking up, you'd be like, alright, I'm coming back.
And next time, it's personnel.
Yeah, I remember when I was doing my, so there's an achievement in this game for beating all the bosses without using a flask during. So no healing during, which is hard, but not unachievable. But, yeah, he gave me some trouble at first. I was like, fuck, I don't know how to do this. Like, figured out some good strategies later after fighting him, but definitely as the first one, I was like, shit, this is harder than I thought. Not timing that very well. Now I'm more trapped. There we go. So, let him come to us here. Kind of tell his attacks are getting bigger and wider here, so he shoots 3 there. So yeah, a lot of bosses have that in their cycles where the more health you drop, the more dangerous their attacks come, which obviously isn't unique to Blasphemous by any means. That's pretty common, but obviously something to point out. So yeah, I'm kind of playing it safe here, just kind of trying to dodge his moves as best I can. As I'm out of flask, I don't want to get too screwed. Actually, yeah, we might just do this. Alright, that's cost number 1 down. Took me 3 tries, not super proud about it, but you know, is what it is.
Well, first time you're trying to do it without getting healed.
Also very hard. So, alright, so that's boss 1 down. We'll remain triumphant and move on. We'll enter our first penance here. What does that mean? Why are we here?
In the name of the great ordeal and the sons of the miracle, when you humbled yourself before my most holy body, you have been granted the presence of my golden visage, custodian of one of the 3 sorrows of the soul in penance. Our miracle has chosen me amongst all the peers, just as it chose you, to walk on the sacred sea. May the gold in my visage melt and erase the attrition of your soul. Heart of guilt, return now from the dream.
Alright. We acquired the Holy Wound of Attrition, which is a story item, doesn't really mean anything. Nor do those words really mean anything in that order.
They sound cool, though.
Alright, here's Dia Gracias. Hey, you did good, man. Thank you, Dia Gracias.
You have carried out the first humiliation of penance. You have met the visage of attrition. You have yet to prostrate before 2 lands.
Alright. So, yeah, let's back to the city. I think I'll try to get back to the city here and wrap it up. Got more of the sewers here to explore on the other side. As you can see, we entered from this end instead of where we entered before, over here. This nice lady.
Normal thing to see.
Blessed are the eyes that with devotion see my tormented heart. Let the ones who are joyful in affliction and fasting come to me, for they are pleasant penance. 6 sting pains lance my flowery breast. Take the first one and purge one of your 6 mortal stains of the soul.
I don't know what she meant, but my maximum health went up.
Yeah. She gave us a boob sword. And our
Which is
health
cool.
Increased.
So yeah, so health went up, so everything's coming up, everything's coming up petting in one here. So we'll just keep on cruising along here. Alright. I'll get hit by the falling sledge a couple times, that's fine. Alright. Can't get this one in, even though it seems very achievable. Actually, you can. I was wrong. Thought I might have the upgrade for that. There is another upgrade that'll allow us to jump out of muck easier, but we don't have it. So we'll traverse the old-fashioned way. I'll let him go. Yeah, there we go. So what these fat assholes will do is if you get too close to them or attack them, they explode. That's a lot of damage. That sucks.
Sanctuary.
These guys respawn, so getting rid of those guys will make our life here a little easier. Get on the outside of that. See if we can get through here or not. Lots of little secret pathways and passages in this map, as is fitting a Metroidvania. You can see those guys just keep coming back, which is incredibly annoying. Those guys will keep respawning. I'm the guy with the bell there. But just get past him here. If I'm not mistaken. This will lead us to, again, kind of back where we just were. So, as you may remember, that was the nice store we went to. So, see a very nice interconnected map there. Head back. Right into it. Alright, probably can't get too far in this area yet. You can kind of see those floating poison clouds. May not surprise you to learn that they are poison. So we'll see how far we can get here without the poison survival kit.
They disagree with your tummy.
I get so ill. So yeah, looks like it'll be okay if we don't fall down at least. It's not an instant death by any means, but I mean, your health will start dropping at a pretty steady rate if you hang out in the toxic clouds for too long, so it's not like a cool thing to do or anything. You can kind of tell as I'm going up here, there's many paths to take, many twists and turns. Do my best to try to get back to the city in a more efficient manner here, so we can wrap this up, but
it sounds like there's more to explore.
There's so much. Nah, try to be smart there. Yep, so you can kind of see how there's obviously we're going to link up here as that map isn't very revealed yet, so see if you can cut across here and get back there. I think you can. Boy, can't. So get rid of this guy. Might as well turn the bones in we found while we're here.
Yeah.
Passing this way. Alright, we'll talk to the bone man.
The bone fellow.
The bones thank you for your help, O virtuous penitent one. Bring the bones before me, and we will...
Alright. So, made a bone delivery.
Same.
Alright, we're back in business here. All the rest of the pre-do just to get a good stopping point. All right, so I think we'll stop there for now. That was part 1 of our Blasphemous playthrough.
And what a blast it was.
Probably be more boss fights next time. They kind of come a more steady clip here now that we're progressing through the game, but that at least gets us through the first boss fight, gets us some new movement upgrades, and gives you a good taste of what's to come. So thank you all for joining us. This is one of my favorite games, so hopefully you all enjoy this as much as I do, and we'll be back with either this or another Dead Space chapter, depending on how the mood is, but just keep looking to us for all your spooky fall 2023 favorites here.
Ooh. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.